Okay, previous to this, you rolled out your four sides and a base. Okay, you can leave the paper on them until you are ready to go, but I'm going to take one of my sides and I'm going to just show you that it is the same thickness all the way through. So yesterday you should have rolled it out so that it's all the same thickness, nice and even. I'm going to be creating each one of my faces popping out. So that means I'm going to be making each item on my face and then scoring and blending them on. Before I start though, I'd like you to smooth out some of your rough areas. This is going to make it easier to paint later down the road. Also, it makes us have better craftsmanship. So just a little bit of water, smooth it out, and you should be good to go. To make this, I could do a bunch of different things. So if I wanted to make eyeballs, I could simply just roll a clay ball together. Okay, I could do something like this. I can attach that on, or I could cut it in half to have two equal halves. That would be fine. I could flatten out some clay and cut out a shape. So I wanted it to be a triangle. I can change the things that I've created previous to this for my face. It's up to you what it looks like. Those were just a starting point idea. I could also roll out a clay snake. So I would roll the pieces together. This is called a clay coil. Okay, I could flatten it if I wanted to make it look like lips, or if I wanted it to be round, that's fine too. I can break that off. I can make my lips 3D, popping out larger. Okay, so I could arrange however I want this eye to be. Now, before I go to attach this, this is not just going to stay on. Obviously, I can just pull them straight off. So in order to do this eye properly, I'm first going to shape it the way I want it to be. I'm going to score it. So scoring means I take my needlepoint tool, I got it a little wet, and I scratch the surface where that eyeball is going to go. Put a little bit more water on there, if it's somewhat dry. I then go here and scratch the item I'm going to attach. I then press it on. Now, this is not all said and done. I'm going to take a wooden tool. I have lots of different ones. They have different sides to them, different areas. I typically tend to go towards these flat ones, and I'm going to just blend the bottom edge all the way down in. I'm going all the way around so that this is fully attached. If these pieces are not attached after it dries out and then I fire it, you won't get points for that area. So we need to make sure we're attaching these properly. Took my finger and I smoothed it out, and then I have my eyeball. I would do the same thing for every other item. I would score here, score where it goes, and then I go to attach it. I then blend it down into the clay body. Go all the way around. It's easier if you do it as you work on those pieces. Then can smooth it out. A little bit of water goes a long way. I'd add then the bottom part of my mouth and the rest of my pieces on. So all four sides are going to be popping out. I will tell you though, the further away an item is from your clay piece, the more fragile it's going to be. So make sure that is super secure. So if I have something like this coming straight out, this is going to be a lot more fragile on my piece than, let's say, my eyeballs. Okay, so make sure we're blending and scoring those items in nice and neat. All four sides should be popping out.